Hello students, yesterday I taught you transitive verbs and intransitive verbs, but actually there are one more type of verb. In transitive verbs you have seen that transitive verb does the action over a word. It actually an action doer word, while intransitive verbs are the words which cannot do an action upon something else. So actually now you will see a third type of verb which cannot complete its meaning, which cannot actually complete the meaning of the sentence of its own. And it's a very simple thing. Just take the example of is. Whenever you use is in a sentence, you all use is one of the most commonest of the word used in English language. So whenever we use is, we cannot leave the sentence just by writing is. We cannot say that you are, uh, he is, Rahul is, Seema is. We would have to add something after that. We would have to say that you are a student. No, Rahul is a boy. We would have to add something after is, am, are, was, were, have. As you know, after these words, you would have to add something in the sentence, because if you would not add anything after that, then the sentence would not complete. These verbs, am, is, are, type of verbs cannot complete its meaning of its own. They need an additional word to complete its meaning. So actually such verbs which need an additional word to complete the meaning, to complete their meaning, and the word that we use to complete their meaning, that word will automatically be known as the complement to these verbs. Because the word complement means when we complement something, when we add something extra to a thing, when we give something, when we add something else, when we give something extra additional to something. So actually these verbs need an additional help. So the word that would help them to make the sentence, those words will be verb complement. Those words are actually complementing them. So that is why those words will be known as verb complement. Look at these sentences. Students, Rahul is, Abdul Hamid sacrifices, honey tastes, rose smells. These completes are these sentences complete? No, all these sentences are not complete, because the verb, which are the verbs in this sentence? The verb is, the verb here is sacrifice. In this sentence the verb is tastes. In this sentence the verb is smells. We cannot leave the sentence by saying rose smells. We would have to add something here. We would have to explain that rose smells how. We cannot leave just by saying, honey tastes. We would have to say something else after that. Abdul Hamid sacrifices what? We would have to mention that here. This sentence is incomplete. Just like that, Rahul is, it's totally incomplete sentence. We would have to add something here. So these verbs are incomplete without a word after that. They need a word here to complete their meaning. So that word will be known as verb complement. Actually, you have learnt about objects of a verb. Now objects are actually the receiver of the action which transitive verb does upon them. But here in this case, complement are such words which add to the meaning of an intransitive verb. It needs to an intransitive verb to complete its meaning. You would have to take complement as an object, but this is not like the object upon which the action is done. Actually complement are the words which add to the meaning of an intransitive verb, and objects are actually such words which takes an action upon themselves by transitive verbs. So actually you will have to understand the difference between these words or these verbs in a following table I have given here. But there is a very thin line between verb complement and object. So we will discuss some more about that later, but first let's see how we would complete this sentence. To complete this sentence we would have to add a word here. Rahul is, we would have to add something here. I have added a good cricketer. In this sentence Abdul Hamid sacrifices what? We have added his life. We would have to add something here to complete its meaning. We cannot leave the sentence by just by writing honey test. We would have to write test how. We would have to answer the question. So I have written honey tastes sweet. We cannot leave the sentence by writing rose smells. We would have to write something here. Rose smells sweet. So actually these words which have been added here after verb complements, after these verbs to complete its meaning, these words are actually known as verb complement. I hope you all would have understood. Actually these verbs are not known as complements. Actually these words, the words which have been added here to complete the meaning of the given verbs, these words are actually known as verb complements because it is complementing the verbs. It is like object. Object is also not the verb. It is the word which is used after the verb upon which the action is done. These words are also like that. These words are also used after a given verb to complete the meaning of the verb. So these words are actually known as verb complement. Students, so far I have taught you two types of verbs, actually transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Here is a list of some transitive verbs and intransitive. What is the main difference between transitive verbs and intransitive verbs? Actually the difference always clarifies, keep it in mind, the difference always clarifies in the sentence. We cannot say that we cannot say about a verb that this verb is a transitive verb, this verb is an intransitive verb. It all depends on the sentences in which they have used, or is there any object upon which they are doing an action or not. Everything depends on that. But still there are some words which are more often than not are used as transitive verbs, and there are some verbs which are more often than not used as intransitive verbs. So look at here the list of some transitive verbs. Transitive verbs are always action doing verbs. Keep that in mind. They do the action upon some other words. A kick. When you will use kick, you would use a word which you are kicking, actually kicking a ball, kick someone, hitting someone, pulling something, cutting something, beating something. All these words are action doing words. But these words actually does the action. These words actually do the action upon something else. But these words, just see the list of this in these intransitive verbs. These words are actually not the action doing words. They just do it their own, but they do not perform an action upon something else. Suppose fly. Whenever a word fly, bird itself fly. It does not make other bird fly. बर्ड उड़ता है तो खुद उड़ता है, किसी और पक्षी को नहीं उड़ाता ना. फ्लाई डज नॉट मीन उड़ाना, इट मीन्स उड़ना. सो इट इज एक्चुअली an intransitive verb. Just like run. When you are running yourself. You are not making anyone else run. You are running yourself. So run is an intransitive verb. Open. When you are opening, it has opened, the box has opened. In these sentences it is intransitive verbs. But when you are opening something, you are opening a box, he opens a store. In these sentences these words are transitive verb. As I have said you earlier, as I have told you earlier, all depends on the sentences in which they have been used. But still, on more often than not, it's about how often we would see these words in which cases. Now there is a list of some other verbs also which are mostly used as intransitive verbs which need complement. After these verbs you need complement, you need words which would complete the meaning of these verbs. You cannot leave a sentence by writing eat, are, watch, or smell, taste, sounds, as you have seen in the above examples. So actually, students, see this, understand this, and I will attach you today your exercise number 4. Yesterday I gave you exercise number 3, and I hope you all would have done that. So today you will do exercise number 4 after watching this video and after understanding everything whatever I have taught. Just try to understand and do the next exercise.